Now, what is a real man? A lot of you guys out there think a real man is just because you got the counter private parts, think that you can produce a baby. Now all of a sudden you think you're a real man. That's not a real man. There are women out there are much of a real man than a man that's a real man. You see what I'm saying? A real man is a person that supports their children, that support their families in time of need, the children in time of need, providing the proper shelter, love, care, support, tending to their every need. That's a real man putting their selfish needs behind and tending to theirs first and foremost. Even though we out there, guys, and we have these real man jobs, they so-called, these real man jobs. A lot of you out there got real man jobs, but you're not a real man. You're out there with another family, but you're forgetting about your first family out there. You're not taking care of your children's needs. That's a real man. If you're going to be a real man about the situation, you're going to support each and every child need that you bring into this world. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're going to do if you're a real man with your real man job. Now, a lot of you guys out there taking the responsibility of someone else's responsibility of being a real man when the other man fell off when he was a real man. You're still a real man, but you're not fulfilling your real man obligations. So I'm going to give kudos out there to another man filling another man's shoes by taking up another man's slack. That's a real man. So you out there with your real man job and you're not supporting your family. You're not a real man. Then out there, if you guys are out there and you have a job and you're constantly getting criticized and ridiculed and belittled and down with your job, but you're supporting your family. You're providing for your family. You're providing shelter. You're providing clothing. You're providing all the attention and support that you need for that child's well-being. Then you are a real man with your real man job. So don't you never think that you're not a real man because you don't make as much as the next man. You always support your child. You always tend to their needs. Even if it does not work with your baby mama, your baby daddy, whatever the situation may be. You always support and put your selfish needs behind and make sure you provide for that child. A child's not worried about how much money you make. A child's not worried about any of those things. The child's only thing concerned they're worried about, do they see you? Are you going to support them? Are you there? Are you there to teach them how to ride a bike? Their first steps when they walk, are their bellies being fed? They don't care about what kind of food they're eating. Are you feeding them? Are you providing shelter? Are you tending to their needs? Things of that nature. Are you there for their recitals, their karate tournaments, their rewards, the graduations? Are you there to see them when they get married off? Even though you may not make it with the other significant other, that doesn't matter. You have to be a real man and face the consequences and for your actions. You got to be there, play your role, play your part. That's what a real man is supposed to do. But the people are going to view you and look at you less than because you're not making a certain dollar amount. When there are men out there making abundant amount, but they're not living up to their duties and their expectations of being a real man. And that's why there's so many bitter women and women out there because of the lack of support It's not necessarily child support. It's the child's support. So I encourage real men out there, if you're a real man, continue to stay a real man and do the best that you can possibly do and stay in that child's life. And if you're not a real man, it's not too late. It's not too late to start somewhere, to get on the bandwagon and be the man that you are supposed to be.